Ever feel like money just slips through your fingers, no matter how hard you work? Meanwhile, on the other hand, some people just seem to attract wealth and abundance into their life effortlessly. What exactly it is? Is it a magic potion or something even more strange? So in today's video, we are going to discuss the two most important mindsets that you need to take care of. The first one is the brain rot mindset versus the second one, which is the rich mindset, which you need in order to attract wealth and abundance into your life. So stay till the end if you want the secret of going from a place where you are constantly worrying about money, constantly finding it hard to make your ends meet, versus having a life where you don't ever have to worry about money itself and you can buy anything you want without ever looking or worrying about what's the price of it. So without any delay, let's get started. So the number one reason that the people that you see around yourself that are broke is because of this one thing, and that is scrolling. If you know, if you know yourself and if you can look inside of yourself, because I was in the same place a few months back from now, where I opened my social media apps like Instagram and I went on a scrolling spree just to get that dopamine inside my mind. And what it did was that it made me stay in this comfort zone where I had many responsibility to complete, but I didn't complete them because I was so attached to scrolling my feed again and again, watching the next video and thinking that I'm learning something new. We all do this again and again. We watch video after video thinking we are learning something new, but in reality, we are not learning anything if we don't apply it. And so it's a very deceptive trap that you get stuck if you don't recognize it early on. And this is what I called brain rot, because you are feeding your mind constantly with so many things. Like if you watch two reels, then you already know how much information you are putting into your brain. And this is the number one reason that you are having a brain rot. This is what I call a brain rot. Now, let me be clear. Brain rot is not just about wasting time. It is actually a mindset trap. It is when your mind constantly craves distractions and things that halt or stop your growth completely instead of the things that you should be doing in order to grow and pursue your goals. Now that you know what actually is brain rot, let's discuss how it impacts your financial situation. When you are stuck in a brain rot, your mind is always like constantly distracted. Like one thing you are thinking of another thing, and the next second you are thinking of a totally different thing. And second thing is that you just can't seem to have focus. Like you sit to work and then after like 15 minutes you just don't feel like doing it anymore. If these symptoms sound familiar, then these are pretty much the symptoms of a brain rot. Imagine trying to plant a seed in a polluted soil. Do you think that seed will grow? It would never grow in that polluted soil. It is the same with manifesting wealth. If your brain is polluted with so many things that don't align with what you actually want, then you won't see any results. It's that simple as that. Now that you know what is brain rot and how it affects your manifestation ability to attract wealth into your life, I'm sure you want to move ahead of this mindset and actually tap into the rich mindset. So let's discuss what is the rich mindset. A rich mindset is the opposite of brain rot. It is when you actually give your mind the ability to be a magnet to attract wealth and opportunities that will bring you wealth. If you are in a rich mindset, your mind is growth oriented, not stuck in the same place. It is laser focused and not distracted by all the things that are going around him. So if you want to take the steps to actually be a magnet for wealth, then you need to understand these next steps that I'm going to share with you and try to implement them step by step into your own life. Just like you clean your room, you have to clean your mind. Unfollow all the accounts that don't inspire growth in your life and spend less time on consuming mindless content so that your brain is not distracted every time you consume mindless content which doesn't even serve you or which doesn't align with your purpose. A quick tip for you is that before you consume any type of content, just ask yourself this question. Will this help me? Will this actually help me grow, or is it just a distraction? Just like what you eat affects your body, what you watch affects your mind. Switch out brain rotting content and useless content with something that will feed your mind, something like books, podcasts, videos like these, which will help you enforce these positive ideas and beliefs into your mind again and again so that you have a clear mindset. When you have clear mindset and clear beliefs, then life won't be the same anymore. You have to try this for yourself. Start by reading books like Rich Dad Poor Dad or The Alchemist. I can give you lots of lists, but you need to take the first step in the right direction. And today is the day where you will take the first step into the right direction. Now, if you follow these previous two tips that I gave you, you are halfway done. This third tip is something which will boost the previous two tips that you were doing. And these actually are wealth manifesting practices. Now, these could be affirmations, these could be positive reinforcement into your subconscious by believing and feeling. But the key here is just feeling, because whatever practices you look into the internet, may whether that be affirmations, visualization practices, or anything else that you heard about, they all are based on the same concept, which is about feeling that you actually are growing, feeling that you actually are changing your life, feeling that you actually are a magnet for wealth and abundance into your life, feeling that you are worthy of it. Because no matter how many affirmations or visualizations that you keep doing again and again, if you don't actually have that feeling inside of yourself, feeling that you actually are manifesting it, then it simply won't work. So it doesn't matter which practices give you that feeling. It could be visualization, it could be affirmation, it could be journaling. You decide what's the best thing for you. But just remember that you need to evoke that feeling inside of yourself, that feeling that I already live in abundance. So try these techniques and let me know which one works for you. So there you have it. Think of it, think of brain rot like a leaky faucet. The water drops keep falling from the tap, drop by drop, without even you noticing them. And by the end of the day, the whole tank is empty. Your whole potential is wasted. Whereas being in a rich mindset is like a powerful waterfall that is always in control and that is focused on the direction which is actually merging into the river. So now a lot of you will so now you will think, how fast can I start getting to see results? And I will completely be honest with you. It depends. It depends on how fast you can rewire your subconscious into believing that you actually are worthy of the things that you desire. The faster that you believe, the more quicker the results you will see. And it's not like you will see $100 bill lying next to your bed the next day you wake up. Although it could happen, it could definitely could happen. But in most of the cases, it would happen where you will see an opportunity. Maybe you are a student, maybe you are a working professional, and you are applying for a job change or you are looking for a career opportunity. So these opportunities will start coming into your life. And when these opportunities do come into your life, know that it's because of this mindset that you have created, which is bringing you opportunities that will eventually bring and manifest wealth into your life. So this was all about how you can transition from a brain rot mindset to a rich mindset. But if you constantly are struggling to keep focus on a single thing and your mind is always distracted, then I recommend that you check out this video right here, and I will see you there.